Hello, Leo. Welcome in, guys. All right, this is going to be your March reading. We're going to take a look and see what is going on for you. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. And I'm doing this on the eclipse, so some eclipse energy is probably going to pop in here, which is fine. All right, so with all that said, let's go ahead and get started with some general messages for Leo in the month of March. General messages for Leo in the month of March. What's going on? Okay, you got some sort of you have a block that is lifted off of you, but I feel like this is more so of a mental block that is allowing for you to be much more successful when it comes to things that you want to be disciplined and dedicated to. I see consistency. Like if you had something that you would start and then stop and then start and then stop because you just couldn't get the like you couldn't be consistent, that is changing. March, you are able to buckle down. You're able to get more consistent with your goals. Give me more on that King of Pentacles. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You go from the King of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, which means that whatever that you have here, you are activating that legacy, that generational wealth, that generational health. Well, I don't know generational health, but you got like, you have long-term visions, goals that are going to materialize. They're going to come to be realized because you were able to finally zero in, close in on what it is, lock in on what it is. You got Wheel of Fortune here. You also have the Fool. There's a, when I tell you, March is going to be a pretty good month for you, where risk taking will allow you so much success. And I'm not going to say that this is just in money. I feel like this is across the board. I also feel like this is in love. There's something here that you get presented and you get to take that leap of faith. High Priestess in the reverse, and you got the Six of Pentacles. What the hell? Such good cards. The High Priestess to the Six of Pentacles. You're either, someone's either going to support you in a way that's going to help you financially. There may even be, so let's just say this is love as well. If this is love as well, someone's going to tell you how they feel, and it has something to do with wanting to either spend more time with you, or they're wanting to build and grow with you. They're wanting to support you. What's going on, Leo? We are already starting off so good. Yours is probably one of the best that I've done so far. So I'm loving this for you guys. Lots of growth and stability. Give me more general messages for Leo. All right, you got Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. You got the Death card in the reverse. What's that? Complete opposite of that. What's that? What is this in regards to? Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. This is just kind of saying I said what I said. So you have the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. You have the Death card. This is a situation where it's like either longing or lacking or needing something more of isn't changing. This could even be like feeling like your financial situation isn't changing. In the month of March, however, that chapter of your life, let's say, for example, that has been kind of like the thing with that Death card at Scorpio. So it could have been even during Scorpio timing. It even got worse. That's completely closing out. And you are being able to manifest the life that you are wanting. It starts in March. It starts in March, but you got to take advantage of it, okay? And I feel like it's going to come quickly. I don't feel like this is going to be slow. That World card is showing that with that closeout, you're able to now materialize those manifestations, the dreams, the visions that you saw, they're becoming physical and not just something that's up in the mind. Okay, you have everything that you need. You're being presented with everything that you need in order to make that shit happen. This is a thing of the past. This is no more. This is no more. This is the only part that was negative, and this is past energy, because this is saying that it's closing out. You're starting a completely brand new chapter. All right, let's go on to career glow ups and cash flow. I kind of feel like I already told you what it is, but let's hone in what's going on with their career. What's going on with Leo's career? These cards are crazy right now. Very hard to shuffle something that's so soft. All right. What's going on? Career. Oh, geez. Okay. Blocks being removed. Two of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is being seen. Oh, fuck yeah. Man, what is going on, Leo? Blocks being removed. People seeing you. You got to be consistent, though. Stay in the consistency. Stay in it. Because you the king. Okay? You the king. But you're being noticed. You're being noticed at work. Look at this. 8 of Pentacles. You're being noticed for what you can do. You're being seen as someone that is an expert. You're the go-to. You have mastery in whatever it is that you were doing, and people are coming to you. If this is a business, this is more money. This is more clients. People are seeing you as the go-to person. People are referring you. Like, whatever block that you had around your financial situation, that is being removed. Career progress, that block is being removed. You have Justice in the reverse. You have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. There's also something here that you're no longer juggling because you feel like it just was not, number one, it wasn't fair. Number two, you're also recognizing that it wasn't aligned for you. So I feel, honestly, whatever is not aligned for you when it comes to your career. So like, let's say, for example, you do have a business. If certain things aren't working, you're dropping it. You're not going to stay in it hoping for different results when it's not yielding for that. You're going to know in this energy, especially in the month of March, whether something should be dropped or something should continue, because it's going to be a drastic, like, it's going to be a drastic, like, energy difference. When it's not working, it's going to take so much energy out of you to the point to where it feels chaotic. It feels like it's not aligned. You're going to know. When it's working for you, like I said, you're going to be acknowledged. You're going to be sought after. You are a master. So just keep that in mind when you're going into dealing whatever it is that you deal with at work. It doesn't have to be business. It could honestly be whatever your craft is. Corporate world, medical world, it doesn't matter. Just know that that's where it's at, okay? Let's see. The Lovers, okay? The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Why? 10 of Cups. There is going to be a situation that you happiness over this opportunity. Like you're going to choose to miss out on an opportunity because you're choosing your happiness. So there may be something that's offered to you that you feel like is just not in alignment with you, and you're going to choose the best, what's best for you. Ultimately, with that 10 of Cups, it is saying you're choosing right. All right, what else? Anything else for career before we see like what the, I feel like your cash is good in March, but I'm gonna just double check it. Okay, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Fool card. Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like you are taking the risk of not getting on a particular opportunity because you are seeing that it lacks growth. And you're not going towards it. But I do feel like something is going to be offered to you that you're going to say no. And that's where you're taking the leap of faith, is because you're betting on yourself. What's the money in March? You ain't got no worries. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You can your pillow is cold and it's soft and you sleeping comfortably. You got the fans on. Like you are not worried about your money because your money is good. So, like I said, those first cards in the very beginning, we already knew your money situation is gonna be on and popping. All right, Leo, in your current love situation, how's this person feel? What are they thinking about you in the month of March? I don't know about love, but I know money is doing well. All right, what's going on with love, the current situation? What's going on with Leo's love current situation? How are they thinking and feeling? Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They're keeping how they feel to themselves because they don't feel like. I just heard, what is the point? What is the point? They are watching you. I don't feel like they're necessarily giving to the connection in the way that they should, but they are watching you. You have Page of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone here that they feel almost like it would be a waste of time to tell you how they feel. Why is that? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys aren't really communicating. Okay, so for some of y'all aren't even talking. And they feel like it's a missed opportunity. For others of you, if you do communicate, you're not talking about growth together. You're not talking about opportunities together. So they feel like, what's the point in saying something if Leo doesn't seem interested? Give me more. Ten of Pentacles. They feel like you're the Ten of Pentacles. They feel like you're their person. But at the same time, they feel like in March, there's something here that they feel like, I'm not going to communicate this and I'm not going to offer this to them. You got Gemini energy there. How does Leo feel about this person in the month of March? I think you're open to them. I just saw the Nine of Wands in the reverse. How does Leo feel to with this person? Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups in the reverse. There's growth that's there, but I also feel like you might be being a little bit cold towards them, and that's probably the reason as to why they're feeling this way. Because in your energy on how you're feeling, you're detached emotionally, but at the same time, you're going towards them. Like I said, roles can be reversed, so don't be, that's the roles can be reversed. But I'm going to continue reading it this way. Chariot. Star card. And you know what's interesting is that you got two people that feel the exact same fucking way and express it kind of the same. Because you feel a little bit pessimistic when it comes to love, but at the same time, you want to move forward with them. And I feel like it's because you still need to heal. You still need more healing. You need to continue like focusing on that. You got the Chariot to the Star card in the reverse. So there's pessimism that's here, but at the same time, you're still going towards them. You're still growing something because that Knight of Pentacles is growth. I'm sorry, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is growth. The Chariot is speed, and it's also progress. Okay. What's the challenge between these two in the month of March? Strength. Eight of Pentacles. Holding back. Holding back and putting forth effort. Like you guys can make this happen. You can. You got Leo energy here. So either, you know, this is your energy or this is the other person. They could have Leo in their chart as well. It's going to take time. I feel like you guys, it's like right timing type of situation where it's like, I feel like there are two people that care about each other. I also feel like there are two people that feel like it's not the right time. And I also feel like you guys are feedbacking off of each other. So while one person is thinking, oh, this person's not trying to put like energy into this, the other person thinks the same way, and therefore you guys mirror each other. Time is the challenge, though. Being patient is the challenge. Actually putting forth effort is the challenge, and not holding back how you feel. So, sorry. What can Leo anticipate in the month of March when dealing with this person? You have Five of Swords, Emperor in the reverse, Fool card in the reverse, Caution. There'll be energy exchanges. I feel like you guys are still like, there's reciprocity. I do feel like there's a mirroring here. There's small, kind gestures, but I feel like what's happening, and I don't know who this is, and I'm not going to pinpoint it. You could be dealing with an Aries as well, because I got Fool card here, Fool card here and Emperor, both in the reverse. Someone is not being themselves. Someone is afraid to take that leap of faith in the month of March, whether it be you or this other person, feeling very conflicted and wanting to control how this thing flows, wanting to control the output of openly being expressive. Yeah, I mean, there's challenges that are here. Challenges. So I don't think you guys are like not talking to each other, not dealing with each other, fighting with each other. I feel like there's a lot of restraint on both sides of the house. So, all right, let's go on to single life. What's going on, my single lifers? What are you guys most focused on in the month of March? What are you focusing on the most in the month of March? Probably money. I feel like stability. What are you focused on? What? Okay, you got the Moon card in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. March is bringing in some stuff. Some internal stuff. I feel like you guys are really... This is like focusing on healing and balancing your life. I mean, I did say something about stability. I just thought it was financial. But you have the Moon card here in the reverse with that Justice in the reverse. This is reflecting things coming up to the surface and then you having to sort them. Not allowing it to, for a lack of a better term, fuck your life up. Not allowing whatever it is that you have deep down inside to make your life be a living hell. Justice in the reverse. It's not balanced. And so I feel like that's where your main focus is going to be on in the month of March, is just trying to get that alignment back together. And I feel like also trying to heal and handle karmic things that have come into your life. Like really addressing them. What else for Leo? Knight of Swords. Chariot. You may be making some travel plans in the month of March. Quick trips. Not something that's going to take a long time. Making moves. So you may have to do some traveling. You got the Devil here. You got the Magician. And you got the Fool in the reverse. Who is this? Someone's obsessed with you. Obsessed with making it right, but the way that they approach you is very cautiously. So you got Capricorn, Gemini, Aries energy. Ace of Pentacles. They want to offer something. They want to offer growth. You have somebody here that's wanting to offer growth, that is obsessed with making things work. They want to offer this. They want to offer They see the potential between the two of you. How do you feel about this person? You're not trying to make any major future plans. You're still trying to get to calmer waters. This gives me a feeling of like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It's too soon. Yeah, you're not making future plans. Like I feel like there's other things that are going on in your life that you just don't feel like you're there yet to even think about something long term with someone while they're thinking. Well, and that's probably why they feel like they have to be very cautious when dealing with you. What's the outcome? You might slow things down to try to avoid any type of drama with this person, which will kind of sort of make this person feel like they're being left out in the cold. I have 6 of Wands in the reverse, this 8 of Wands in the reverse, and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. It's a slowdown. And it's also a slowdown because I feel like you're not like 100% sure about yourself. Not so much about the person. I feel like this has something to do with you. Like not feeling as confident in going into relationships as you have been in the past. You know, you guys are going through shit. You're going through shit. So, you know. 4 Pentacles in reverse. 4 Cups. This person might give up in the month of March. You have 4 Pentacles in the reverse, the 4 of Cups in the reverse. I'm sorry, upright, and the 6 of Cups. They just feel like you're distancing yourself and they feel rejected. So they may just drop it. They may just let it go. All right, guys. Let's go on to all signs, their sign. Always remember, roles can be reversed. Roles can be reversed. Roles can be reversed. Roles can be reversed. All right, I'm going to pull one card and I'm going to channel off that card. So, Leo, if you're dealing with the Aries wants to get onto calmer waters. I also feel like the Aries is trying to leave something behind. They're done with the conflicts, or they're done with the confusion. So they're just wanting to get to peace. Like, I feel like their main concern is peace. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus doesn't see a future. They're here for a good time, but not for a long time. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini, they don't want you to focus on the negative. They want you to focus on the stuff that you guys still have. It's funny because, well, it's not funny, but it's funny because I feel like they're trying to distract you because they're the negative. They created the negative. That's why you're focusing on it. But they don't want you to focus on that because then that takes access away from them. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer is going to open up. Not like a bunch. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to spew their heart out, but they will open up slightly to you. They're not going to be as miserly with their emotions, with their affections. So you may see some changes with the Cancer. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo does not like to be outshined. If you're dealing with another Leo, they do not like to be outshined. The other thing that I'm getting is that this Leo also feels like you think you're better than them. Golly. They have a self-worth issue. So, if you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo's ready to start whatever. They're down for whatever. You've inspired them to be down for whatever. If you are dealing with a Libra, the Libra's dropping all of their people for you. They were dealing with other people. They're dropping them. They want you. You have no competition. They're dropping them all. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, ooh, the Scorpio feels like you are it. They want a second chance. They want to revive this. They got some sort of sign that this is it. Y'all are meant to be. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, the Sag has their guard up. I just heard I just heard don't box me in. I feel like they have their guard up because they feel like you're trying to take away their independence. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn is healing from this. That's really all that I got. They're healing from it. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, the Aquarius feels like dealing with you is a lot. They also have a lot on their plate. So it's not your fault. It's not your fault. They take on too much, and then adding you to the mix makes them feel overwhelmed. And if you're dealing with the Pisces has gotten very clear about certain things. They're seeing things for what they are, not the fantasy that they created in their mind about you. For some of them, they know for sure that they like you're it. You're their person. That's how they feel. I think this is more positive than it is negative. Like even though they see things for what they truly are and they see you for who you truly are, they still want you. All right, Leo, that is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that like and hype button. Until next time, you guys take care.